Yo guys, if you want to have this blue cursor for yourself in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone, then be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today's video is probably going to be kind of short, but it's going to help you guys a lot on how to unlock more reticles in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. And this is mainly towards Warzone players, as Modern Warfare players tend to have all of them unlocked, and it is much easier in Modern Warfare because you could play any game mode, especially smaller map game modes such as Shipment and Shoot House, and unlock it within just a couple of hours of trying. But on the other hand, for Warzone players, it is much more difficult because you don't get into fights as often as in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it takes obviously a lot longer if you don't encounter more enemies. So yeah, this is going to be tips, guys, on how to unlock the reticles for Warzone, and yeah, enjoy the video. Alright, so first things first, to get a new reticle or to see how much reticles you have unlocked already, you want to go to your gunsmith. Any weapon is fine as long as you put an optic on it, because how are you going to change the reticle on an iron sight, right? So keep that in mind. You want to have an optic equipped. For example, I have the GI Mini Reflex, my favorite optic sight in the whole game. And basically what you want to do is go to customize right over here, and you will see reticles right here. Like I said, keep in mind, if you don't have an optic sight equipped, let me take mine off and show you. If you don't have it equipped, this will be locked for you, and it says attach a customizable optic to unlock. So basically, like I said, what you want to do is put on any optic sight. Like I said, I'm going to put this on, and by default this one comes in red, as you can see right here. But as you see, I've unlocked everything, and this is what the video is going to be about, me giving you tips and tricks on how to unlock all these optic sights faster and more effective in Warzone. And keep in mind, this does work for Modern Warfare as well. Like I said, it is just harder for Warzone. That's why I'm making this video, for the people who don't have the full version of the game. So yeah, guys, the first thing you want to have in mind is majority of you, I know, have everything locked. That's why you're watching this video. So to unlock the blue one, or the last one, whichever optic sight you're doing, because keep in mind, all optic sights have different crosshairs. Not all of them will have the blue dot as max. Like, let's take a look at this, for example. If I switch my optic sight to something like the Scout Combat Optic, it will have a different crosshair. And as you see, I have it locked because I have not done these challenges yet. And the challenges are fairly easy, but they just take a bit of time, and you want to be having a lot of encounters in order to unlock these. So yeah, like I said, not all crosshairs go for every single optic. Some of the ones that do go together are the Mini Reflex, the Operator Reflex, the Cronin LP945 Mini Reflex, and if you guys didn't catch on yet, they all have Mini Reflex in their name, so just keep an eye out for the name and you will understand which ones go for which and which reticles go the same. So what I mean by that is, like, all the Mini Reflexes have the same reticle, all the Solo Zero have the same reticle, all the combat optics have the same reflex sight, and if they don't, there's going to be other challenges for them. So just keep that in mind, guys, that not every single reticle will go for every single scope. There are different challenges for different scopes. Yes, some of them will go together, but some of them will not work, and you will have to do other challenges in order to unlock them. Alright guys, so in order for you Warzone players, or free-to-play players I should say, to unlock these reticles, I understand that it is going to be absolutely difficult to unlock it in just core-based game modes, and the reason for that is that it's extremely hard because you have to get, for example, for just the first one, you have to get 200 kills. Now, 200 kills is not a lot in Modern Warfare. That is approximately 3 to 4 games if you are an average player, but in Warzone that is going to be maybe 20 games. Like, it depends how good you are, honestly. So if you're a really good player and you get average 20 kills a game, then yeah, then this obviously won't be as difficult for you. But I'm assuming majority of you are newer players that don't get as much kills every single game. So hear me out, guys. What you really want to do is just try your best to unlock them right now. And the way to unlock them is to always look right here. You basically want to hover over the one that is locked for you. As you see, for me, all of them are unlocked, but pretend that this one is locked for me and all of these are locked as well. As for most of you, it will be. You hover over this and it shows you what you have to do. It says unlocking criteria over here, and it is get 200 kills using the Operator Reflex sight This is the most important part. I didn't read this part, and I thought I could use any reflex sight, but no, you have to be using the operator reflex sight. So basically, you want to go back and go here and equip the operator reflex sight and get 200 kills with that. After you get 200 kills with that, this challenge gets unlocked. And then this challenge says get 50 headshots using the operator reflex sight. So you want to keep the same reflex sight on, and then after you got your 50 headshots, you move on. Now this one says get 200 kills using the aim op reflex sight. So that means you have to go back and switch the reflex sight again. You can't be using this one or the GI mini reflex. You have to be using this one, the one they tell you to use. Now guys, keep in mind again, if you're not doing any reflex sight and doing the combat sights, the challenges are going to be different for you. They're not going to be use reflex sight. They're probably going to be use the combat optics sight, which is also very easy and has exactly the same challenges, just with a different optics sight. Now guys, like I was saying, this video is for Warzone players, so this is the part that you really want to listen to. Basically, if you don't know, at the end of every single season in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they give you a free trial in Warzone. They give you approximately 3 to 5 days of free trials. Now, within this time, you could definitely unlock max reticles for your weapons. It is very easy. It is basically like you having a free trial of multiplayer, and usually they tend to give you the smaller maps, such as Shoot House. So like I said, it is going to be very, very easy. It'll take you a few hours, but you will unlock every single reticle in the game. And guys, one more thing, you don't have to be concentrating on these reticles at all. Like when I was doing mine, I didn't concentrate at them. I was concentrating on unlocking camos for my weapons, and I just had the optic sight on. And the optic sight that you have to use are usually one of the first ones, so you will unlock them with just playing a few matches, and you will have the reflex sights that you need to unlock these optics. So like I said, this shouldn't be your #1 priority. You literally just level up your gun and then just have the optic sight on, and you will see it will be unlocking very fast, because in multiplayer you get a lot of eliminations in matches. Especially if you're more than average player, you will get these done in no time. So yeah guys, like I said, don't keep this as your #1 thought, like, oh, I have to get 200 kills using this reflex sight. Yes, the headshots might be more of like the ones that you have to think about, because it is much more difficult to hit headshots. But besides that, just the 200 kills one are super easy, and will take you about, like I said, 3 to 4 games, and you'll be done that optic sight, and you can move on to the next one and the next one, and then eventually get the main one. Alright guys, and I just want to mention, the time of me recording this video, there's still about a little bit less than 3 weeks until the season ends. So basically what I'm trying to say is that there is about 2 weeks before the game modes come, and in those 2 weeks you could start leveling up the optic sights. You might not get any of them done, but you might get some of them done, and it will help you out a decent amount. So like I said, just equip the optic sight that you need to level up in order to unlock the max reticle, and just start using it. It's just an optic sight. It doesn't really affect your gameplay that much. So if you really want to get the max reticle, just equip it and start getting those eliminations until the game mode comes, and then you will be done in, like I said, a few hours if you try your best. Alright guys, so that is that for the reticles. And now I'm just going to give you a quick tip for the sniper optics. I know a lot of you guys want to have better sniper crosshairs, and for me, I've unlocked all of them, and I actually recently got the max one, which is not the best, but it still is fine, and some of you might like it more than me. So yeah, one thing guys is, if you didn't notice, I put it on my AR. Now, a lot of people think to unlock the sniper reticles, you have to be using the sniper, and that is not true. It does not say anywhere to use the sniper. As you see, if we go into customize reticles, it doesn't say use a sniper. It just says get 200 kills using the sniper scope, and that is what I'm using right now. I'm using the variable zoom scope, but there are sniper scopes for the ARs right over here. If you scroll a bit down, it says sniper scope. You equip that, go to reticles, and you will see that they're exactly the same. And I've unlocked all of them, and it is very easy. It says get 200 kills using the sniper scope. Same thing, put it on your AR that you are trying to level up and get a gold camo on, as most of you will be doing when the free game mode comes. So just put that on and just go into a match and think about your challenges for your camos, and not this. This will just come by, and it will be very easy to do. Now guys, you do not need to be scoped in. A lot of people think that you have to be aim down sighting for this. No, you don't. You could hip fire and it will still count for your kills. The headshots one might be a bit more harder to get while hip firing, but like I said, just aim down sight for these. You could get these even in one game, especially if you have something like Shipment or Shoot House. Very, very easy. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it I have to say. Like I said, this video is going to be pretty short. There's nothing too much to say about this. Just like I said, main thing, don't even think about it. Just use the optic. That's it. Just use the optic that you're required to unlock the max reticle. And obviously keep in mind, after you've used the scope you need, you move on. It is a different challenge, such as kill 3 enemies without dying 25 times with the sniper scope, and then get 100 kills using the sniper scope. And like I said, just keep an eye out for the challenges, because the more reticles you unlock, they might switch out from like sniper scope to variable zoom scope, or from GI mini reflex to like the solo zero reflex, you know. So just keep that in mind. Keep on checking on if you unlocked any new reticle, and it obviously will have a green dot beside it if you did. For example, what I'm trying to say is that, as you see, there's a green square dot thing right here, so it'll indicate if you unlocked a new reticle or not. And yeah, keep an eye out for that, and just remember to switch out the reflex sights as you go on, because they will be different after a few challenges. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it. Hopefully this video helped you out. And if it didn't, guys, tell me in the comment section below why, and I will try to help you out in the comment section. Like I said, I always reply to you guys, so like I said, comments are free, and anything you ask I will reply and get to you and do my best to help you out. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.